Okay, I'm going to be doing another random read from here, pulling from the subscribers. I had to take a break and get me something to eat. Somebody needs to have fun. Thank you, baby. It's part of your transformation, okay? It's going to help you end something by you bringing fun into your life. Why are they not having fun? That's what we need to know. Because they are a fighter. Whoever I'm talking to is a fighter, not a lover. They're used to people matching their energy. I feel like your new start has to do a lot with snakes. What are they telling me something about? It's like it start off as passion and then it fizzle out. Why don't they have fun? You compete too much. It's blocking something mentally. I kind of want to get these other cards, but I don't want to read this the wrong way, but it's like you working against yourself. You got a lot of people that equally match you, whereas though it's giving me a strong punch in my solar plexus. Go again. You blocking your own luck. People don't want to be generous to you because you play games. This doesn't make sense. You want to have fun, but you play games. What am I reading here? You play the way you come off energetic is in a competitive way. So it's a competitive way, but it's not outwardly. You have very bad anxiety. You have bad anxiety because it's about somebody using you. It's like, okay, imagine if I meet somebody and this is the second reading that I got like this. I know all of them not going to be light and fluffy anyway, but imagine if I meet somebody, right, and I got some old baggage from trauma that I never healed, right, and maybe outwardly I look or present a way, but energetically now is how everybody's being read. You can put on the cleanest, most best appearance possible, but whatever dirt energetically is going to come out you, and it's going to ripple across your whole entire reality. It is going to cause everything, not just people, to fight against you. The door is going to stick when you open it. The ignition ain't going to turn when you go to turn that. It's going to ripple out. So your main focus is to change your energy to match outside. That means that you have to be vulnerable, okay? So you want to have fun, and you are playful, but your playfulness is in a competitive way. So back to the analogy that I was given. I'm getting a distraction here. I don't know. It's like the distraction is coming from somebody that don't want to deal with it. They just want to keep going, keep on moving. Well, you can, but like I said, you're going to get resistance in your environment. It's going to ultimately piss you off. You get irritated by the slightest thing. You might have an auditory sensory. Look that up and see if that's you. You might have an auditory sensory. You're very sensitive to, you can hear noises that nobody else can hear. Okay, especially like He's just hot, super sensitive, okay? But the way you come off is you intentionally provoke somebody. They don't know that you intentionally provoke them, but how you come off is, it looks like friendly competition, but it's not. It's almost like you are setting a person up because you've had so many people use you that you initiate it from the jump of whatever the relationship is, whether it's a relationship or it's a friendship. You initiate it. And it's blocking a lot of things from coming into your life. I don't want to stay too long in this reading. What's the advice? I guess these important readings for people that's blocking their self and don't know how to get out of it, because my intention is to help everybody to come through and watch me. You got to breathe out. You're a person that needs to work on your breathing, okay? Because you're holding a lot of anger. I'm going to explain this real quick. Breathing is so important because people will tell you breathe in and out and calm down. You are responsible for your own self-regulation, okay? That is extremely important. That means that when you have emotions that are not positive ones, you need to breathe it out. Okay, go outside. Don't breathe it in your house. Breathe it back in the atmosphere outside. But what we do is when we breathe, we take in oxygen. And depending upon the condition of that oxygen, is going back into our body through our lungs. It's going to be pumped and cycled through the heart, and then it's going to go through the rest of the body. That's why breathing is so important. That's why I keep saying breathe through your nose, out through your mouth. You're getting rid of stale energy that's full of hate, anger, fear. It's just trash. So you have to learn how to regulate yourself. It's not something that you want to do initially. That's why meditation is a practice. You don't got to. I do not meditate like the average person. I meditate sometimes. Well, I don't have a car, but I meditate while I'm driving. That's just therapeutic for me, where my mind can do. My physical body is doing something to maintain the safety. So I'm on high alert. It's like I'm doing 3 things at once, and that helps me to focus. When I'm multitasking is when I can, that's hard to explain, because if I'm talking to a person, I'm trying to explain something to them, I can't do it because I'm split between 2 people. It's kind of like my body splits into that person and myself. But I have to be multitasking. I have to take in multiple forms of information to get a clean stream of consciousness. But anyway, you have to breathe that stuff out. You have to get it out of your system. You have to breathe in fresh air, fresh oxygen that you can use, and you can flush your system out. So I may be talking to an air sign. It could be a fire sign. Both of them dormant, but I'm getting the air. What's the advice? I only want the advice. So you blocking your luck. You have a lot of opportunities. You blocking a lot of, I feel like you blocking a lot of messages. You blocking your intuition. It's a lot of things that won't come through, but it's some garbage stuck in the heart. Okay? It's a lot of things that, it's saying it's a lot of things you want to say, but I don't think these things are verbal. These things are like things that want to be expressed through your body. See, to say triumph and friendship, you want friends, but the energy that you're kicking out is repelling people. And I be thinking of like, what other cards can I use? Because I have to get cards that's really, really high up, because I can feel the agitation. One card for each. How are they blocking their luck? I say you blocking your luck. So let's see. There we go. A good question. I'm going to remember that. A good question. The next question is how you come off the people. Okay. I'm not shuffling no more. So how are you blocking your luck? Moving on. It says endings that bring healthy beginnings. You need to move on from somewhere. But it's like, this is giving me tag and then you run away. It's like you're attacking people and then you move on. Like you definitely ain't going to build no friendships off of that. It's like you doing what people did to you. It says putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, buildings, and the path of success. You do a sneak attack and then run. Whether I know you know it. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know you know it. This physically affects the body. I feel like my lungs is completely inflamed because of what I'm doing. Like, it's not good. Anyway, because you're gonna put that fire right back into your body. Um, you've had people to distract you and throw you off of important tasks, and this might have been something that you've been doing since a child. So anybody that's you like to break people's attention from whatever task that they doing. It's like this not playful. This is an instigator. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Well, how are they blocking their luck? How about you help a person? Most of the time, it's not giving me bully energy. It's giving me mischievous energy. But you have to realize that you've been conditioned from childhood to do this because somebody was ignoring you. That's the only reason you would be doing this. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to fix ourselves. Like, man, if I waited for somebody to come save me, and I don't think I never waited because I ain't had that luxury of waiting. I usually was just kicked in my back to keep going. So, it says realignment. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. You pushing people away. You repelling a lot of opportunities. These people whatever you projecting out on people, these people will actually assist you because you're a powerhouse when it comes to getting things done. How are you blocking your luck? Okay, you can see that it's turning in the reverse. So it would be like this if a yes, but it's like something is decreasing or declining. It says self-limiting beliefs. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. You don't know how to relax. So when you see somebody focus, it kind of irritates you. But you want that. You want that same type of focus. You can ask these people for help, but it's like you decline that offer. Like you don't want it. You just rather throw them off. That's bad behavior. But it stems from childhood. When you want attention, everybody's always busy. I get it. It says divine timing and dedication. Everything has a higher purpose. Stay dedicated to your goals. Efforts that will reap success. So I feel like there's a motor issue, right? Where you're a person that is constantly flooded with light. You have a high energy. You have a high energy and you don't have self-regulation. So when you do tasks, right, you'll see people that can work on something very hard for a long time. That's not you. You have to work in increments. You may even have to do multiple projects, like I was saying before about that analogy about myself. You may have to do multiple projects, but you have to be satisfied with working on each thing for 30 minutes or an hour apiece. Okay, because you will ultimately meet your goal, and then the stream of income that will come off of all of those projects that you poured into over a long period of time is going to be good. But it helps you to burn off that energy that you have, that excess energy, in a constructive way. So I feel like something is going to happen for you where your energy is going to be able to be more organized. Okay, but definitely don't give up on yourself, and don't be annoyed by other people. I don't know what the annoyed by other people is, but anyway. What is this windfall? This is something very, very good coming in for you if you can learn this lesson, if you understand that you're blocking your own luck. It says awakening, a realization, shift, or discovery. So, what did I say? I think I just said this, y'all. I can't remember the things that I say because my mind leaves as soon as I start channeling. But I think I said you having as soon as you realize this, you have a lot of things that's about to come in for you. So it says a realization, shift, or discovery. Okay. So basically, whatever you hearing from this reading, if it's for you, you're gonna understand it and you're gonna be able to receive it in a constructive way that nobody else was able to explain it to you. You're not gonna take it as criticism and get agitated where you can't work on yourself because you're looking for the resolution to a problem and you never had nobody explain it to you where you can understand it or understand where it comes from and why. Because people don't have patience with you. So it agitates you when somebody is concentrated, busy, or you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you spend all your time at work. You don't want to be in no relationship with me. You don't want to be my friend. You are, every time I call you, unavailable. Everybody's working on their things. You've been betraying yourself or sabotaging yourself and you didn't know it because somebody conditioned you to be that way. Dedication and fear. We already read this one. It says expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. So negative thoughts came up twice. Okay, so I think I wanted to address that issue, but I can't remember the question. I'm usually not distracted in this thing. That's why I purposely said the question. I might need to keep a pen and paper so I can start writing it down. But it's something that you're not supposed to be doing, like you perceiving a situation. I'm gonna let the cards ask, because when I forget, it doesn't matter. I just ask. What was the answer to the question that I was asking? You're around a bunch of people that do the opposite job of what you're doing, is what I'm trying to tell you. It says embrace, find peace with your current state of being. You need to learn how to relax. You're around a lot of uptight people that they have to keep their mind busy. So more than they self regulating, they are numbing. And those people they're not awake yet. They're not awake, but you're awake. So they're numbing. That's the best way I could explain it to you. It's like people that you still see in jobs and you're supposed to become the first business owner. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not in the right social climate, okay? And it's agitating you. That's number one. I don't know if it's where you work or who your friends are. Everybody is still in the rat race, and you want to start and do something so innovative and brand new that it's annoying to see a bunch of sleep people around you. It says sacrifice and abundance. This abundance card is starting to become superficial. These people only care about money, and because of that, they sacrifice their self. Like I said, you're in the wrong environment. Let me get these. No, not this. I'm gonna get you a crystal card. I got some other crystal cards other than the ones, because that deck is too much. It's got a lot in there. I got a karma card deck. Let's do one of those for you. This karma card deck, I don't use it a lot because I haven't started using it, but it's gonna tell you something nice you can do. You get paid for everything you do. Everything good and bad, you get paid for it. So let's say you pay for somebody lunch in a drive-through, it's going to come back and swing right back around. This is kind of like homework for you to understand how you manifest, so you can redirect your attention to something else. You know, it'd be cool if you write down the things that you do for people. It's not that you're expecting anything in return. You're not, but you need to see that the things that you did came back to you. So you have appreciation for your manifestation abilities. Because I feel like you might unconsciously get on people's nerves. It says, put all your extra change in the tip jar of a local business. Let's see what come out for you though. Never mind that. Let's see what come out for you. That would be cute though. Anything that somebody is not expecting is wonderful. I'm getting Secret Santa vibes. Alright, here's what you can't see. Something is about to come to you. It says, learn CPR. You could save someone's life. But this is really talking about just breathing life into people in general. You know what I mean? So basically, all of the people that I mentioned in this analogy where you distract them, do something for them. Do you need these envelopes stacked? Do you need this done? And you go around and you do a little something for everybody. And it don't have to be big. You're not trying to prove anything to anybody, just to yourself. You're going to see all of that come back. You might not see it in that work environment. You may see it later on that day where you find $10. Because you need to know how important you are. Because it'll stop whatever I'm picking up on. Because this type of stuff I usually brush over like it's irrelevant to me. It's hard to be nice when you're so used to people treating you mean or brushing you off. It takes practice and discipline, and you could do it. Especially when you don't know that your manifestation abilities is blocked because of it. Because somebody done conditioned you to think that you're not special. I know all about it. I have this deck upside down. Hold on. Topaz. Topaz is a very nice crystal for anybody that needs energy and has to stay focused. So topaz must be really nice for you. Like you can look at this card, breathe it in. Anybody that wants it can use it, but you can breathe this in. It helps you to have a mental focus and it relieves fatigue, so you can really stay focused with this. You would have to sit with this stone for a minute because the energy is so disorganized in your body where it's like, I feel like you're a person that want to do everything at once. That's impossible. That's impossible. The more that you try to stay on one task, it's going to make you extremely agitated and make you want to explode. That's why I say you got to stay on the move, but doing little positive things in pockets for different people. Let me read it to you. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to shuffle out this deck. Just leave it at topaz. Hold on, I got to find it. It says topaz. This stone has an incredible amount of energy and can direct it with pinpoint accuracy. It sheds light on your life path and lets you see clearly your mistakes and how to achieve your goals. It brings about self-trust and abundance of confidence. Everything in your life looks clearer with this stone. I'm going to add one more thing to this, okay? Because topaz is going to be a stone or something that you should work with. All you have to do is look up the pictures. I think you should check out every color of topaz and see which one works better for you because they all feel different. Like blue is much more calming. Yes, it does give you energy, but it sends the energy where it's supposed to be instead of all over your body because it makes me feel very, very fragmented. Um, but yeah, that's the end of this energy. Once you start getting this in order, you will have lifelong friendships because you are very, very resourceful person energetically when it comes to getting things either started or finishing them up. Those are the most important parts, starting them or finishing them up. All right, thank you.
You're done?
Not yes, I am.